If every day feels like you're fighting an invisible war, caught in a loop of stress, fatigue, and frustration, you're not alone. Many people feel this way, but the truth is, not everyone stays stuck. Some break free, some rise, while others remain trapped. And what separates the two? A few powerful but simple rules. Ignore these rules and you'll keep spinning in circles, wondering why nothing ever gets better. But if you live by them, your life will begin to transform, not through luck, but through intention. Let's begin with the first and most important rule. Rule 1. Master your mindset. Your mind is not just a tool, it is the battlefield where every victory or defeat is decided long before anything happens in the outside world. Every morning you wake up, you're met with challenges. You face doubts, you wrestle with fear. But your thoughts, the ones you silently repeat, are what shape the world you experience. If your mind is filled with negativity, your life will echo that darkness. But if you choose to think with clarity, purpose, and discipline, your life will follow that direction. That's the secret. You have the power to direct your mind instead of letting it control you. Start listening to your inner voice. What is it saying? Is it building you up or tearing you down? Is it feeding your fears or offering solutions? Instead of saying, "I can't," start asking, "How can I?" Replace hesitation with action. Excuses with accountability. Say, "I don't have time." Replace that with, "I will make time." Think you're not good enough? Then get better. Think tomorrow is a better day to begin? That's a lie. Start now. Many of history's greatest minds, from Henry Ford to Andrew Carnegie, had no extraordinary advantages. What they did have was belief. Belief in their power to create change. Belief in their ability to rise, no matter how many times they fell. Take Edwin C. Barnes as an example. He had no money, no education, and no reason to believe he could succeed, except one: he decided he would. His goal? To work with Thomas Edison, not to apply for a job, to work alongside him. Bold? Absolutely. But he got on a train and showed up. Edison didn't hire him as a partner. He gave him a small job, menial work. Most people would have walked away. Barnes stayed. He waited, he watched. And when the right moment came, he was ready. He became a trusted partner and a wealthy man. Barnes didn't wait for the right conditions. He created them. He didn't wait to feel confident. He acted despite fear. And that's the mindset that builds success. Fear grows when you do nothing. It becomes louder, stronger. But when you take action, even a small one, you weaken its grip. When failure whispers in your ear, remind yourself every success story is built on failure. Every mistake is a stepping stone. Every setback is a teacher. Train your mind daily. Feed it with books that stretch your thinking. Spend time with people who challenge you, who inspire you. Reflect often. Ask yourself, am I growing? Protect your thoughts like a gatekeeper. Be careful what you let in. Not just food, but what you watch, what you hear, what you repeat to yourself. Surround yourself with people who light your fire, not extinguish it. Because here's the truth, once you control your mind, the outside world loses its control over you. The world no longer decides your worth. You do. Your thoughts are the foundation of your future. Change them, and you change everything. Train your mind to find solutions, not problems. To take responsibility, not make excuses. To keep going, not give up. Napoleon Hill said it best. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And he was right. Once your mind believes it's possible, truly believes, success becomes not just likely, but inevitable. Rule 2. Build discipline that doesn't break. Let's be honest, motivation is a lie. It's temporary. It's a spark, not a fire. If you wait for motivation, you'll be waiting forever. But discipline? Discipline is the engine that keeps moving, rain or shine, good day or bad. The most successful people don't always feel like showing up, but they show up anyway, because they've built discipline like a muscle. And that muscle pushes them forward when everything else says stop. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when your whole body begs for more sleep. It's what drives you to show up to the gym, the meeting, the goal, even when no one is watching, even when no one cares, even when no one applauds. Discipline is what bridges the gap between what you want and what you do. So, how do you build it? You start with one rule. This is what I do, not when I feel like it, not when it's easy, every day, no exceptions. Whether it's waking up early, reading every day, working on your craft, eating healthy, make it your identity. Something you are, not something you try. No more negotiations with yourself. No more just this once. The moment you treat your commitment as sacred, your life will start to reflect that. Want to build unstoppable discipline? Start small. Make your bed. Read 10 pages. Take a cold shower. Say no to something that doesn't serve you. These tiny wins create momentum, and momentum creates massive change. Over time, discipline stops being a practice. It becomes your way of life. You stop asking, should I? And start saying, this is what I do. When the world gets tough, discipline keeps you steady. When motivation disappears, discipline holds the line. And when others break, you break through. The truth? Dreams are not born from wishful thinking. They are carved out of discomfort, shaped by relentless effort, and built with day after day dedication. Rule 3. Set goals that make you uncomfortable. Your comfort zone is a silent killer. It's warm, it's familiar, but it's where dreams go to die. Nothing grows there. And if you're not growing, you're shrinking. If you never stretch yourself, if you never aim higher, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. Real growth lives on the other side of fear. You have to set goals so bold, so daring, they make you a little nervous. That's how you know they're worth chasing. Most people set small goals because they're afraid to fail. But here's the truth. Failure is coming either way. Small goals don't protect you. Playing it safe guarantees you'll stay stuck. Because failing to try is the biggest failure of all. The people who rise the highest aren't the ones who avoid falling. They're the ones who get up again and again. They fall forward. They use pain as fuel. Your goals should stretch you. They should force you to change, to adapt, to evolve. Write them down. Break them into steps. Make them real. But most importantly, commit. Don't say, I'll try. Don't say, maybe someday. These words kill dreams. Say, I will. Say, this matters to me. Say, I'm all in. Because in the end, success doesn't go to the smartest, the richest, or the most talented. It goes to the most committed. The ones who stay standing when the storm comes. The ones who keep moving when everyone else gives up. So set goals that make you sweat, that scare you, that require you to become someone stronger than you were yesterday, and then chase them. Every day, no matter what. That is how you rise. That is how you win. It's not talent or luck, it's persistence. The real difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck has nothing to do with intelligence, privilege, or luck. It comes down to one thing: persistence. Decide now that failure isn't a reason to stop. It's the very reason to keep going. Every setback you experience holds a lesson. Every mistake carries valuable information. Every fall offers a chance to rise again, stronger than before. The world's most successful people, they're not the ones who never stumbled. They're the ones who stumbled 100 times and still chose to move forward. So dream bigger than you've ever dared to before. Set goals that stretch you, that scare you just enough to make you grow, and then chase them with everything you have. Leave comfort behind. Lean into the unknown. Give your entire heart to the journey. That's where success begins, at the edge of your comfort zone, in the space where courage takes over. Rule 4. Stop living for approval. Far too many people spend their lives chasing validation, waiting for a green light from others before they move. They hesitate, they shrink. They silence their dreams just to avoid judgment. They tie their self-worth to someone else's opinion. But here's the truth. The moment you stop needing approval from others, you become free. Truly free. People will judge you no matter what. Whether you stay silent or speak up, whether you play it safe or take a bold risk, someone will always have something to say. Some will admire you, others will criticize you, and most won't understand you at all. But here's the most important thing. Their opinions aren't about you. They're about them, their fears, their insecurities, their limitations. So why live your life by their standards? Why let their small thinking shape your big dreams? The only voice that matters is your own. If you live for external praise, you'll never experience real joy. You'll constantly be adjusting, performing, pretending. But when you trust your own voice, when you follow your values without apology, that's when you step into your power. Define what matters to you, stand for it no matter what. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. Instead, be honest, be bold, be you. The right people will respect you for it. And the rest? They were never meant to walk this path with you anyway. History's greatest thinkers were often misunderstood. They were doubted, laughed at, and even rejected. But they didn't stop. They didn't shrink themselves just to fit in. They had a vision, they followed it, and they changed the world. Be like them. Follow what sets your soul on fire, even if no one gets it yet. Passion can't be silenced, and your life doesn't need anyone's permission but yours. If something makes you feel alive, go after it. Forget the noise, ignore the doubt. You don't need approval to become who you're meant to be, because in the end, it's not the judgment of others that hurts. It's the regret of not living your truth. Years from now, you won't remember the critics. You'll remember the chances you didn't take, so stop asking for permission. Stop waiting. Be unapologetically you, and let the world adjust. Rule 5. Embrace the struggle. No one becomes great without going through the fire. But most people see struggle as a warning sign. They think it means they're on the wrong path. They see hardship and turn back. They feel discomfort and retreat. But the truth is, struggle isn't a sign you're failing. It's proof you're growing. It's the pressure that shapes diamonds, the resistance that builds strength, the challenge that reveals what you're truly made of. Every difficulty you face is sculpting you into the person you are destined to become. Growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from pushing through when everything inside you wants to give up. Life's hardest moments are not meant to destroy you. They're meant to refine you, to build your discipline, sharpen your focus, and awaken your inner power. Every struggle is teaching you something you couldn't learn in ease, patience, grit, and resilience. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the path to success. The most accomplished people on earth have failed more times than most people even attempt. But they didn't quit. They didn't let defeat define them. Instead, they studied their setbacks, gathered wisdom, and came back stronger every time. That's the mindset of a warrior, a champion, a leader. While most run from pain, those who rise lean into it. They understand that the path of least resistance leads to an average life. True greatness is found in the struggle. The biggest victories? They're reserved for those willing to endure. The ones who keep moving forward when their body is tired, their mind is screaming, and everything around them says stop. Winners aren't always the most talented. They're the ones who refuse to surrender. So stop avoiding difficulty. Face it. Use it. Let it shape you. Let it push you. Let it turn your frustration into focus, your exhaustion into fuel. Pain is part of the path, but every time you push through it, every time you take one more step, you get stronger, smarter, and more unstoppable. The road to success isn't supposed to be easy, and that's why it's worth it. If success were simple, everyone would have it. But struggle reveals who's truly committed. It separates the dreamers from the doers, the ones who hope from the ones who act. And when you finally reach the goal, after all the pain, the failure, the late nights, the doubt, it will taste sweeter than anything you imagined, because you'll know deep down you earned it. So embrace the fight, trust the process, walk into the storm, and never forget the struggle doesn't break you, it builds you. Rule 6. Remove toxic people. Guard your circle. Like your life depends on it, your environment shapes your future. The people you allow into your life are either helping you grow or holding you back. Their energy becomes your energy. Their habits, mindsets, and limitations slowly seep into your own if you're not careful. If you spend your time with people who are lazy, negative, or stuck in victimhood, their influence will weigh on you like an anchor. But if you surround yourself with driven, focused, and high-performing individuals, you will naturally rise to match their standards. Excellence is contagious. So is mediocrity. Choose wisely. Audit your circle. Look closely at those around you. Are they lifting you or draining you? Are they pushing you to grow or encouraging you to settle? Not everyone deserves access to your mind, your energy, or your time. Some people keep you small because they're afraid of how your growth will reflect on their stagnation. Others mock your goals because they've given up on their own. And some people, no matter how long they've been in your life, are not meant to walk into your future with you. Cut the cord. Protect your vision. This isn't about being cruel. It's about survival, because your dreams are too important to let the wrong voices tear them down. The people you spend time with will either sharpen your focus or blur your direction. Your circle should reflect your ambition, not your comfort zone. Find mentors, align with visionaries, connect with those who challenge and elevate you. You are the average of the people closest to you. Make sure that average leads you toward greatness. Rule 7. Master relentless focus. In a world of distraction, discipline is power. In today's world, distraction is everywhere. It's designed to steal your attention and keep you scrolling, clicking, drifting, all while your dreams remain untouched. But here's the truth. No man becomes great by accident. Every achievement is built through focused, intentional work. The most successful people aren't always the most talented. They are the most focused. They protect their time like it's treasure. They guard their energy like it's gold. And they know how to say no, not just to people, but to noise, comfort, and anything that pulls them off track. If you don't control your time, the world will. People will steal your hours. Distractions will eat your days. And before you know it, a year will pass and your dreams will still be just that, dreams. Block out time for deep work. Turn off notifications. Create a space for silence, clarity, and purpose. And when you work, work with full intensity. No half effort, no multitasking. Be present, be sharp, be unstoppable. Discipline your focus like a warrior trains his blade, with precision, with care, with practice. Where your focus goes, your future grows. Stay locked in. Rule 8. Develop unshakable self-belief. Be your own greatest ally. The world will doubt you, that's guaranteed. People will tell you you're not ready, not good enough, not capable, but none of it matters unless you believe them. Self-belief is the foundation of everything. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing else will hold. Not your goals, not your plans, not your actions. You must build an inner voice that is stronger than the noise outside. That means speaking to yourself with power. That means remembering your wins, even the small ones, and letting them remind you that you're capable. That means standing tall when the world tells you to shrink. Confidence isn't loud. It's not about arrogance or showing off. True confidence is quiet. It's calm. It's rooted in knowing, I can do this even if I haven't yet. And if you fall, you rise again, because that's what people who believe in themselves do. The most successful people weren't born with perfect confidence. They built it one step, one failure, one lesson at a time. They protected it like a sacred flame and didn't let the world blow it out. So remind yourself daily, I am enough. I am capable. I am still rising. No one can give you that belief. You must create it. You must own it. And once you do, no force can stop you. Rule 9, take massive action. Dreams mean nothing without it. Ideas are easy. Everyone has them. But very few people act on them. They wait, they plan, they analyze. And while they do that, someone else is out there building the life they want. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. And every second you hesitate, your dream slips further away. The man who succeeds is not the one with the most knowledge or the perfect plan. He is the one who moves, who starts, who fails and learns and adapts and keeps going. Don't fear mistakes. Fear standing still. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds belief. The more you do, the more you become. Take the risk. Make the call. Launch the project. Apply for the job. Speak up. Step forward. The only path to mastery is motion. No one gets strong by watching others train. No one becomes great by waiting for life to hand them a sign. Be bold. Move fast. Fall often. Learn quickly. And never stop moving. Your future isn't waiting. It's being built by the actions you take today. Rule 10. Never stop growing. There is no final form. Growth is not a phase, it's a commitment. There is no I've made it, there is only what's next. The moment you stop learning, you start declining. The second you become comfortable, your edge begins to dull. Stay curious, stay humble, read, learn, question, improve, stretch. Feed your mind like you feed your body. Train your discipline like you train your muscles. Keep evolving, even when no one's watching. The strongest men are not those who stand still at the top. They are the ones who keep climbing. Peak after peak, day after day. Your greatest investment will always be in you, not in what you own, but in who you become. And when you look back, it won't be the trophies or the titles that matter. It will be the person you shaped through struggle, dedication, and relentless self-improvement. Become that person and never stop becoming.